Well, it's finally time to get ready to go camping. We've had 2 months of fairly decent weather on and off, and now it's March, and my bathroom's finally done, so that kept me from going earlier. It's a beautiful weekend this weekend. I should have gone this weekend, but got to get the Aliner in shape. One of the things, there's a lot of food inside, and I really have to make sure that I don't get sick on the road eating it, that it hasn't spoiled or gone bad, so I'm testing it. Better to be sick at home than to be sick on the road. It'll take me quite a few days to get through all the food and to get the trailer ready in every other way. Stay tuned. Well, folks, this could be a very interesting trip. It's snowing as I go through the mountains, and we're going to be camping in the mountains. And if you can see ahead there, I've seen snowplows on the side of the road getting ready for whatever they think might happen. But it is March 8th. And we are ready. We are going to have a relaxing weekend one way or the other. Well, I don't know if the camera picks this up very well, but the snow is accumulating on the road. I don't know if this will shut down North Carolina and Georgia or not, but as I said, at the exits there are snow plows just sitting there waiting. This is totally too much snow for this state. Good morning. What a great day. It's a tad on the chilly side. I think it got down to below freezing, probably around 27 degrees last night, but it wasn't too bad. Hopefully my mic's not making too much noise. This is a pretty nice campground. We are at the Morganton Recreation Area, or Morganton Point Campground. It's on a Blue Ridge Lake, I believe. We'll give you some maps of where we are. We're just north of Aliner, maybe 2 hours at the most. But this is a really rustic campground. I mean, the road is shot, but coming in here, I mean, it's all potholes and stuff. But I mean, it's a paved road, so that makes it the potholes. And the campgrounds are kind of washed away and kind of uneven, as you can see. But it's got full electricity and water, and beautiful, beautiful bathhouses. You'll want to see the tour of the bathhouse. It's all beautiful tile. I'm jealous after I just finished my bathhouse. So we're gonna take a little tour around. There's a lot to do in this area, and that's why we came down here. It's about 5 hours from my house, and we'll probably have to break this video into 4 or 5 sections, so subscribe so you don't miss any of them, because there is a lot to do here. So I got my tea, actually. I use a straw because I haven't figured out how to pour it out of the cover without pouring it down my front. And the straw also makes sure that it's actually the right temperature so I don't burn the inside of my mouth out. But come on along, the boy's in the car already, and we'll show you around. Dumpster, and this is the bathhouse, which is really, really nice. It's an impressive building. Hopefully there's nobody in here. It's a beautiful hot and cold water sinks, great big mirror, all tiled floor. You couldn't get this cleaner. My house isn't this clean. We've got, you know, big toilets, and then you've got 3 beautiful showers that are all tile. Look at this beautiful tile work. Phenomenal. Just 3 of them, and they have a nice push button thing for the water to come on, and the head's over there. It's got soap dishes. Awesome. And of course, the handicap stall, which I used this morning, is just phenomenal. Got everything you need. And it's got infrared heaters to keep it about 75 in here. So we're going to start right here at the bathhouse, and next to the bathhouse is 18, which is a pretty long sloped campsite, and across from it is 19. The only thing wrong with 19 is it's right in the middle of the traffic circle. And I don't know why anybody would want to stay there, but it's a crowded spot. And then right here is 20, which is also right at the pinnacle of the roads and the entrance and all that. So not a great campsite, although they're big. We're going to go around this loop, and this is number 2, which has a nice Class C in it. This is number 3, which has room, but not a lot. Depends on how much you want your butt to hang off the end. Like this guy. He's got his butt hanging way off. That's campsite 5 with him in it. And these are next to the lake. And the thing I don't like about lakeside campsites is they're pretty windy. Though that's pretty good about the bugs. But here's 8. This is 9. It's a double site. So you're going to pay twice as much, and supposedly there's room for 2 campers in there. I don't know if that's true or not. Number 11 is a walk-in site. It goes way down there by the lake. Where is it? Is number 10. And that's a pretty nice site. That's a pretty deep, long site. Not level, of course. But that just keeps the water from running out on you. And 12, these are really close to each other. 11 and 12, or 14, which is a walk-in site. Over on this side, we've got 15. It's not real deep, but it's a big enough campsite. This actually is labeled as a host site. But it's got room for a nice big camper, but it's not a host at the moment. It's just being used pre-season before the host gets there, I guess. This is site number 24, and it's got a very long flat area here where there's a lot of room at this site. This is a really nice site, and it's right next to this other bathroom. It's got a nice parking area for the bathroom. Here's 25, which is kind of a nice long driveway. And then way down at the bottom here is this one next door, which is nice. And then next to me there's 2 sites, 28 and 29 on the same side. And then on the opposite side there's 27, which is a long back end that it has electricity and everything. But so this is the walk-in campsite parking lot. These are the parking spots for D, and there's the campsite right there, and there's the swim area right across the beach. We'll walk down to the lake. There's one camper way over there. We don't want to go too close to him and bother them. But there's the swim beach across the lake here. That's not a far, like that's a quick canoe if you wanted to canoe. But that's a nice big beach. These campsites are very large. They're actually better than the campsite I'm in. But what a nice place. And there's the point. You can go down the point. And again, camping everywhere here. This is my end of the campground. That up there is the main section of the campground. It's like 2 loops up there. And that's where the bathhouse is. That's the roof of the bathhouse. There's a bathhouse here, right side of my campsite, but it's not heated, so they don't have it running because they're afraid the pipes will freeze. It has been freezing the last couple of nights. There's I'm at campsite 30, which is really kind of nice. It's got this nice easy access to the lake if I want to walk through the place. Here goes a big rig running through the other campsite. You kind of get an idea of the road, what I see from where I am. We're going to walk down this road, are more campsites. And I really like this one that's right here in front of us. This one looks like a really nice campsite, along with the one next to it. If you were with some friends, these are really in the middle of nowhere. The only thing is, I'm not sure they have electricity. In fact, looking at them, I think I'm the last campsite with electricity. But we'll check. But that tree right there just fell down not 15 minutes ago, and Akila was all excited. He wanted to run over here and get it. I had to tell him he had to stay at the campsite. But let's walk down this road a little bit. These are the no electricity, pretty much tent campers only campsites down around. And you can see the campsites are way down at the bottom. They've got stairs to get to them. Those are stairs right there, and then that's the campsite way down there with a table and a fireplace. Here's another one down here. Here's one that got a lot of steps to go down to get down to that campsite. It's down near a nice little stream, but I would imagine that would just add to the bugs. Akila's found another one up there. At the very end, there's this circle. I guess you could turn a large RV around in here. It's a pretty big circle. And it's got this road that goes off it. I don't know where that goes, but we're going to follow it. See where it goes. Well, it looks like we've come to the end of the road, and it's a dump. Is that maybe why it's got all the old junk from the campsite, all the old wood and concrete pieces and everything like that. It's a nice little table. New toys. It's not the easiest thing to put together, but it's kind of cute. So, you know, not gonna fall apart. Good place to put things. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the review of the campground and beach and everything. Sorry it's not open yet, but this is a really nice campsite, really nice campground. Level is not real good, but you got electricity, water, and super nice bathrooms, heated bathrooms with good showers, good hot water. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you hopefully on the next couple videos. Will all be from this area. We'll be doing a lot of exploring and checking out some things from this area. So stay tuned. Probably we'll get at least 3 videos off this trip. It's a long trip and we've got a lot of places to go. So we'll see you on the road. Bye-bye.